I am a parent of a special needs child that attended Yulee Primary last year. We have directly seen the effects on our children, which in turn creates a nightmare for us. So I noticed immediate changes in his behavior last year, so I asked his private therapist to go in and observe. After her second observation, our doctoral level therapist suggested to immediately remove him. And my child and other students were being mistreated. Our concerns were ignored. My child was forced to join a mainstream class at Southside, which resulted in multiple suspensions because he had no aid or any other help. At the end of the year, we were told my child had to go back to Yulee Primary or he would not be given any accommodations. I also never got a follow-up on the investigation that they supposedly had last year. We both put in a report. And I also found out the superintendent was never informed about what was going on until months later. It's just been a nightmare. We were forced to move the district. We're in Duval now. Our nightmare is over, but it's not, because that fear of my child getting mistreated will always follow me, no matter where we go. This is nonverbal. So, and that's my child. His name's Matt. I have another parent who was not able to come here because she works, but this is from the mother of Zoe. I am here today because I have made many attempts reaching out to the principal, the superintendent, and the Department of Transportation. Because there's not an open line of communication, I am met with resistance, and when I ask for help and to hear my concerns as a parent, I am forced to come here and speak. This was for the board meeting and the following board meeting. I hope today you will finally allow me to be heard, or I will be at every board meeting from here forth if that's what it'll take to finally be heard. I believe we are all aware of the recent events that occurred through social media and news outlets. I don't want to repeat what was already public knowledge, but I do want to share that if there was an open line of communication to begin with, the parents would have not felt compelled to reach out to media for help. There's an underlying issue in Nassau County District that needs to be addressed. Our children are not safe as long as educators are not self-reporting and parents' concerns go ignored. This isn't just about Stephanie, Vance, and Tyler. Of course, I hope that you use this moment to show parents in the community that this type of behavior is not acceptable, that the children matter. This is about my daughter telling me her teacher hit her in the back 3 times. It's about another classmate telling her parents they saw the teacher slap my daughter's face. And as my child's mother, I believe her. If that isn't enough, then I hope this proves the kind of behavior that is considered acceptable. There's a video observed by DCF and Nassau County Sheriff's Office that says a bus aide, Patrice Jordan, told the children on the bus to shut up, I'm sick of your mouth. She spoke in a forceful and intimidating manner. I'm reading this verbatim off the report. She is observed forcefully grabbing and pulling the child by the arm, pushing the child's head forward and backwards. At this time, she was heard telling the child to shut up, or she will pinch or punch them. This child is seen regularly crying throughout the video. Now remember, this is a bus that caters mostly to special needs. DCF was told by transportation they will fire her. She was not fired. They also said while it's not criminal, it's grossly inappropriate. So where's the line drawn? Then based on the Nassau County Sheriff's Office investigation report, on October 13th, he attempted to make contact with an Amy Bell who works at Department of Transportation for the video. He left a message, she did not answer. On October 15th, he attempted to contact her again. He advised her that he had the subpoena for the video. She asked him to email it to her, and she advised that Mr. David, the transportation director of transportation, was not in the office. She stated that once he returned, she would go get the video and call him. Then on October 17th, he attempted to make contact with Amy Bell again and left a message. On October 19th, he attempted again to contact Amy Bell, left a message. On October 20th, he tried to make contact with Amy and left a message. Finally, on October 27th, Nassau County's office finally received the video from the Department of Transportation. This is an example of blocking and shutting down communication. When an officer has to call repeatedly and wait nearly 12 days for a phone tag for a video, there's something wrong with this picture. When the video is not handed over in a timely fashion, it says that my daughter does not matter and she's an inconvenience. Because of these underlying issues in several areas, I was forced to move my child to another school for her safety. If I ever have to ask my child if someone hurt her at school, there's something very wrong with this district. Because parents are being ignored by Nassau County and it's ineffective communication. Because of this, my daughter is in a classroom that provides a restrictive environment. Her needs are not fully met. It's not Callahan's fault where she's at now, but it's the district's fault for not providing more than one school that has an inclusion classroom and an opportunity to participate in mainstream classroom.
Thank you, Ms. Smith. Your time has expired. Thank you.
Well, can I just
Yeah,
interrupt? I mean,